also produced and been the home to some of the most iconic American dancers ever. Maria Talchief and Tenakil Leclerc, both of them were married to Balanchine at one point, by the way, Suzanne Farrell, and of course, the one dancer just about everyone has heard of, Mikhail Baryshnikov. Act 1, 1989 to 2000. A rogue ballerina is born. Ballet lessons, a typical childhood rite of passage, unexpectedly proved to be an actual career choice. Most people find their purpose after college. I found mine at the age of 4. Act 2, 2001 to 2003. Behold the unique growing pains of a working child turned young professional, turned actual adult, turned legal drinker in the city of instant gratification. Act 3, 2003 to 2016. If you've ever seen The Nutcracker, whether your 6-year-old niece was playing an angel or you got all Christmassy and posed with your family in front of the iconic fountain before a Lincoln Center performance, you have Balanchine to thank for that. The Nutcracker was the first big production Balanchine created, spreading ballet-themed Christmas joy all over America. Other favorite Balanchine productions, if you ask me, include Symphony in 3 Movements, Agon, and Serenade. You have my full support to skip the Nutcracker for these glorious works of art. Act 4, 2016 to present. It has been the greatest honor of my life to be part of this company, but recently things have been dicey in the house that Balanchine built. The last few years have been marked by drama, scandal, and a whole lot of heartache. The cast. In the following pages, I share my experience as a ballerina on stage and off stage. The good, the bad, and the totally crazy. As you join me on my ballet-fueled journey, you're going to encounter the following characters. Peter Martins. Former dancer turned artistic director who retired amid an investigation into allegations of sexual harassment and verbal and physical abuse, which he denied. Rosemary Dunleavy. Senior repertory director, keeper of all things Balanchine. She has all the steps of every production memorized. Stern matriarch when you're a dancer in the corps. Jean-Pierre Froelich. Repertory director. The Larry David of the ballet. Thomas A. Lemansky. Director of rehearsal administration. Keeper of schedule. Giver of insults. Georgina's company. The brothers Engel, Jared and Tyler. Jared, young heartthrob, and Tyler, first dancing partner and childhood friend, both principal dancers at New York City Ballet. Savannah Lowry. Former soloist at New York City Ballet, best friend, and if that wasn't enough, now she's becoming a doctor. Miranda Grove. Best friend since age 4, beaches buddy, literally and figuratively, a la the movie with Barbara Hershey and Bette Midler. Also a professional ballerina, albeit sadly never in the same company. Introduction. Adrenaline. Adrenaline is a great fucking drug. It was the perfect top-off to the full range of emotions I had clawed my way through during the past 24 hours. I rode the 1 train downtown to the David H. Koch Theater in silence, believing my next performance as a dancer with the New York City Ballet would also be my last. 2 weeks earlier, Peter and I had a yelling match of epic proportions. It ended with me screaming as I ran down the hallway, easily within earshot of anyone in the dressing rooms and the administrative offices. One of my stagehand buddies came running to my rescue to see what was up and make sure I was okay. Now Peter had requested to meet with me. I was sure I was getting fired. I was burning inside as I walked into the office, bracing myself for whatever unjustifiable abuse I was sure was going to be thrown my way. Fat shaming? Maybe I'd be accused of not being fully committed to the company I had danced with since I was a teenager. I was ready to defend myself this time, and my last words to Peter would be as sharp